Good evening, everyone. You are welcome to Strategic Leadership Seminar, where we'll be discussing this evening, Lead from where you are. Indeed, I'm very glad to be your host this evening. I am Isoji Orale. I'm the principal consultant, Isoji Orale, Global Leadership Consulting. And it is my pleasure to announce to you that our vision is to raise character-centered leader and turn every of our followers, every of people who admire us, who care to listen to us, to a leader of character in every sphere, every area of their influence, or wherever they find themselves. Yes, that is our vision. That is our vision. And we are glad that you are here this evening. So we are not going to take most of our time. We are not going to take our time. So we are not going to take most of our time. We trust God that you will be blessed with few things that we are going to be saying to you tonight. Yes, you will be blessed with the few things we are going to be saying to you tonight. Yes. Now, if you are going to lead from where you are, the first thing you must be able to get right is the definitions of your leadership. So if I may ask you, what is the definitions of your leadership? What type of definitions do you have as a leader? Because many a times we actually think it is not possible to lead from where you are. Is it in your organizations, in your church, in your school, in your community? You can lead without being an appointed leader, or else you are a leader. Without being an appointed leader, you can lead from where you are. You can lead from the back. If you have the right definitions of leadership, to lead become an easy thing. It become a magical. Yeah, it become a magical things that people will wonder, how do you do it? How are you influencing these people? So you must get right. You must get right the definitions of your leadership. Yes. Now, we have a lot of definitions of leadership, and we have a lot of people with a lot of different philosophies about leadership. Let's go with what John Maxwell says. And he said leadership is influence. Leadership is influence, nothing more and nothing less. Leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. Without definitions, if you can accept that leadership is about influence, is about influencing others to make right decisions, or aligning their decisions with value that aid or promote that aid human success, you will agree with me tonight that you can lead from anywhere you find yourself in your organizations. Maybe you are the least of the employee, maybe you are the least person. You can lead from back. That is what I came to emphasize to you tonight. You can lead from back, you can lead your family. You know, leadership, the subject of leadership is a very interesting subject. if you actually have the understanding, you will do a lot of exploit for yourself, for your family, and for your community. As a wife, you can lead your husband, but there are ways to go about it. If you are a child, it's possible for you to lead your family. If you are, if you are a member of a family, a grown-up adult, it's possible for you to lead your family if you know what you are doing, if you get the right definitions of leadership. So, leadership is not about title, neither authority. It is energy and purpose by which you lead yourself each day and how you serve others. So, according to John Maxwell, position is the least entry to leadership. Can I even tell you, if you are very fortunate to occupy a leadership position without being a leader, it's possible you are not going to be leading the people. You are going to be controlling them and you are going to be managing them. Leadership is about showing the path. Leadership is about influencing people to make a decision, not about controlling them, because they are not animal, they are human beings. Yeah, so leadership is not about title. It's not about title, neither authority. It's not about positions. It's about energy and purpose by which you lead yourself each day and how you serve others. So number one way you can lead anywhere you find yourself, first is leading yourself. Your conduct, leading yourself in such organizations. Yes, leading yourself in such organizations. So, approaching leadership this way means everyone can lead regardless of their role in an organization. When you approach leadership and you get your definition right, that is not about the position you occupy, it is not about the role you are playing, but it is about you influencing people to make a right decision that is aligned with the value of an organization. You will discover that with this, you can lead in the organization you are. So the first thing I want to tell you, if you have the definition of your leadership right, you can lead anywhere you are. So it is your responsibility in addition to the joy that comes from serving your purpose. This is the single best way that you can advance in anywhere you find yourself. Either your career, either in a place of, maybe in a church, in an organization. So I'm going to outline about 5 ways you can lead from where you are. Number one is to find your voice. Find your voice. Use your voice. Yes, use your voice. Let's just put it that way. Use your voice. First thing first, remember you were hired for a reason in any organization where you find yourself, either in your church, either in your family. The organization believes in your potentials. So you have to believe in yourself too. Your voice matter at work, and it is up to you to figure out how to use it to add value to others. When they ask in your organization who can do this, don't run back. Show forth. Let them know. When they ask for contribution in your organization, make sure you are making a right contributions, a reasonable contributions. Develop yourself to make sure that at any time in your office, they ask for suggestions, they ask for contributions. Always find yourself that you contribute. Don't say that everybody have said that, everybody has said that, so I don't really know what to say again. No. If you are going to lead from where you find yourself in that organization, do you actually know if you lead very right in that organization where you are, your pay will increase? Because it is about adding value to other and your organizations when you try to lead from where you are. Yes. When you try to lead from where you are, it's about adding value. It's about adding value to the organization and the people. Use your voice. Tell your boss you can do it. Tell your boss you have suggestions. Find out the problem in your organizations and provide solution. Call on your job, your boss rather. Visit him, visit her. Tell him what you can do. You know, I said it earlier, it is about responsibility. If you want to lead from where you are in your organization, you must be ready to work. You must be ready to work. So that is it. One way to build confidence and overcome imposter syndrome is to learn about your work, you see, and your industry, so you possess a strong knowledge area. Learn about your work. Learn about where you are working. Where are you working presently? Where are you working presently? Are you working in organizations? Find out how the work in that your company can be done better. Now, this is what you are going to present to your boss. When you present this to your boss will definitely embrace it when he found out that this is a next step to take to make life better. Yes, to make life better. To make life better. So, in addition to understand your role, spend time learning what everyone else in the organization does, so that when it is time to contribute, you can effectively and efficiently contribute. Try to find ways to connect the dots or collaborate across teams. Speak up when you can add a new perspective to conversation. Speak up when you can add a new perspective to conversations in your organization. You will not know all the answer, but no one expects you to. Most importantly, practice all of this over times. You know, most time in your organization, why you have not been contributing, why you have not been saying things, is because you thought everybody think you should know everything. So if one of you are saying this, it doesn't work, that is not it. You are actually working. You are actually making things happen. Try as much as possible to use your voice in where you are. Are you a leader of organization? Are you a leader of community? Or you are a member of a community? Attend meeting. Whenever they ask for contributions, make contributions. Make contribution. Try as much as possible to make contributions. Yes, make contributions. Make contributions. You can do great and whereby your boss, your people, they will manifest how you really do things, because you are using your voice. You are using your voice. All right. Number 2 things to do. You are going to, you see, if you are going to lead where you are, if you are going to lead in that organizations, in that church, in anywhere you are, in your community, in your house, you will be a constant learner. Keep learning. That is it. That is the language. Keep learning. Successful leaders are lifelong learners. Even when you are at the top of your field, things are always changing, and it is on you to advance your knowledge. Whether that is through reading, podcast, seminar, or develop your skill, you will need to learn a new ways of doing things. Every day. Every day you need to learn a new way of doing things. Yeah, you must learn a new way of doing things. Learn everything. Learn little things about everyone in your organizations. Learn about their interests. Learn about what your boss actually want to achieve. I'm telling you, this secret I'm giving you tonight. If you are working in private organizations, especially in private organizations,